What's up, guys? It's your boy, Dope Randy, back at it again with another video. And this is the video that everyone's been waiting, almost been waiting for. As this is the last race in the regular season, as we're going to do the Lucas Oil 150. Or 35, I should say. The Lucas Oil 35 from ISM Raceway in Phoenix, Arizona. Last race we went down south in Hampton, Georgia, at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the the Daytona of the South, and we got knocked around a bit. We got knocked around, but you know, we kept the truck relatively clean. We kept it up front all throughout stage 3. In the late going, we got knocked around towards the back of that lead pack, but we made our way up towards the middle of that pack. We went home with a P6. And it really helps out our playoff chances. The playoff standings will be shown after the qualifying, so stay tuned. But as you'll see, all I need to do is start this race, and I'm qualified for the chase. Speaking of the race, the qualifying for this race is now live, and we're going to ISM short track on the west. I love short tracks. So this ought to be fun, as we get a good entry, but the exit is just going to kill us, as TG is going to be a madman and just take it down all the way. We get around Trilogy, 4th, as we got 3 laps of qualifying to do. Only 3. As I kind of just want to sit behind these two and get a good draft and get a good lap. As these two are going to go side by side, Spank and TG. Spank really needs a good run for that final spot in the chase, as TG gets incredibly loose. And we hit a 28.50 right out of the get-go. So that's good. And so we're just going to chill right behind Spank right here. And we get a great turn 3 right here. And we're going to come to the white flag. 1 lap to go in the qualifying race, presented by Sunoco, #cheap plug. And we get a 28.327, which is great. And probably that's going to be the lap, as now we're going to try to get around Spank for 2nd. As I feel very content on my qualifying lap. Very content. And we're just going to try to sail it in. We make it stick, but we don't get to run in the outside, but that's okay. Because we go about a tenth and a half slower. But we get third. And I know we're on a different setup for qualifying, but that makes me feel kind of confident for this race. Just being able to run the line. As we get P3. As we wait for the qualifying results to come in. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and subscribe down below for more content. As like I just said, the playoffs for the trucks are going to start next week. The playoffs for the Cup Series is going to start next week. And I don't know if you saw on the channel, but the AFC Championship game just dropped last night, and you have to go see what happens. It was a doozy. It was a real doozy. So thank you all for the support, and hit the bell to turn on all notifications. And again, thank you for the support. So we hit second in our 32.7. T-Mills got the pole at a 31. And so the big story going into this, all the points. The point standings presented by Michelob Ultra, hashtag cheap plug. It's the same as it was. Well, actually, it's not the same. I take that back. It's me, Mega, Luke, Scrib, and then there's a gap to Spank. Basically, all I need to do is start this race and make sure I don't go completely overboard, or underboard, I should say, and we should be good to go. We should be good to go. And then Mega's probably in the same boat. Luke, he needs to have a couple of good races. Scrib needs to have a couple of good races. And Spank needs to go for the moon. He needs to go for the moon. So that's been the point standings presented by Michelob Ultra, hashtag cheap plug. Basically, we just need to protect ourselves and make sure we don't do anything crazy. And the key players you need to watch are Luke, Scrib, and whatchamacallit, Spank. Yeah, in that 41. And we just need to chill and have a good race. So we go into lap 1. The outside surprisingly turns out to be pretty decent. Only 10 laps in stage 1. 9 as TG's going to come up to our outside heel. But we're going to try to fend it off, but that run is OP, but we force him up high. As I would, if you can pass somebody here on the outside, you just got to give him a round of applause as we get into the back of T-Mills and we're stuck to him, basically. And that's going to allow Major, TG, and Spank to join this party as I hit the wall and lose talent. And then Spank gives Major a tap. We're just chilling we're in the 4th now, thanks to that outside line. And then Spank, I think, tries to make it 3 wide, and he does. I get around Major. Spank's going to get around him, and the two of us are going to be side by side. I give a nice bump to T-Mills, but it messes him up as we go 3 wide, but I say I'm good. I do not want that. And then contact, even more contact. There's contact all around, even more contact. 6 laps to go in stage 1. More contact. Even more, oh, that's close. As Major almost just senses the ultimate disaster. As we have even more contact as Cowboys comes from out of nowhere. As we're halfway through the stage. As we have even more contact. As we're now in 5th. Just in 5th. As we've had an event for a couple of laps here. As basically we're just going to try to get out of this pack heel. And we're going to try to run some hot laps and try to see if we can do something here. As we're catching Cowboys pretty quickly again in that 92. As we have just driven straight to the back tailgate. As we've got 3 laps to go. And maybe we can get around them. As the hole is there, if you can just get to the inside of them, coming on exit. And he's just going to go high, like the sky, almost make contact, but we don't. We get side by side. We need to have a good turn 1 to complete this pass. And is he going to get the run? No. We clear him. He's still close enough. Is he going to pose a threat to us? I say no. So we're up to 4th again. As we're coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go in stage 1. Presented by Powerade. Hashtag cheap plug. And so 4th looks like that's the spot I'm going to get. Now, common sense would usually tell a driver that you would need to be on the inside to do good on restarts, but the outside was good to us last time. So we're going to try the outside again. And we'll see what happens here. We're going to see what happens here. As Spank is like in what, 7th? Scraps in 8th, Luke's in 9th, and Mega was shotgun. So, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. As stage 2 is now live, we only got 9 laps. Hopefully, everyone plays it safe and gets ready for the final stage. As we're going to go 3 wide, and I'm in the wall. And we're going to lose a couple of spots. 2 spots. More contact. 3 spots. 4 spots. 5 spots. 6 spots. Oh, I'm so... Damn it. That makes me mad. I'm sorry. Ow! Oh, and I did not mean to do that either. But damn it, that makes me mad when I did the cutter. We can't stop getting hit with contact. That was just 2 laps. We're back to 10th now. As we're back ahead of Duck. But he's just going to throw it into turn 1. We make even more contact. With Duck as we're now side by side. As we're on the outside of him. And now we get a good run off and we're going to clear him. We have Hunty getting loose. And then Duck coming from out of nowhere to give us a tap into turn 3. I'm not the only one who's done that, so don't even type in the comments how I got my dimensions wrong. As we get almost hit. And that might become a problem with the different driving styles of different people. As Scrib gets loose. But no. The going straight in, going full send into turn 1 and breaking in the middle is not what I would like to see. As I get hit again. As again, he has to lift, and we get that good run off the exit and gap him. But here he comes again. Ow! Like, dude, can you chill? 3 laps to go, and I'm going to try to teach him a lesson. So I brake check on purpose. Try to teach him a lesson to say, hey, let out of the gas oil, please. And we still get around him. And I think he got the message. Then he hits the wall, and there goes someone in the back of the pack. 2 laps to go. As someone Script just made it 3 wide as all heck. But we don't get the run. As we have craziness going on. And I'm just going to join this as we're coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go in stage 2. Preceded by Amazon #cheap plug. We're going to go full wide. Trilogy makes contact with Script. Oh, we've got a bunch of contact. I just gained 3 spots. Now, I do not want the outside line for this restart, because I know what it did last time. So Major and I both hit the brakes, and then Trilogy just straight up killed us across the start-finish line. And we get 8th. Oh, which is okay. But I mean, darn. That's all I gotta say. I really wanted that inside line. But you know, life can treat you in different ways. So we're going to wait for the time to run out. And we're going to restart in 8th place. By the way, Spates in 3rd. Just a side note, that's pretty important. And everybody else is outside of the top 10. So this could get interesting. As stage 3 happens, I get hit. Don't you love being in the middle of full wide? And then I just get, oh. Well, that was a good save. But that was literally the result of me getting grinded up like a product in a blender. Everyone was full wide. And I just got sandwiched into the wall. That's the price you pay for taking risk here. It's go time in stage 3, and yeah, that was tough. That was really tough. So now, 11 laps. That thing about being locked into the playoffs. If that's Spank up there winning, that's not going to lock us in. So, we need to get back up into the top 10, I would say. If we get back up into the... it's like in the 60s. As someone just dumped Cuddle into the wall. So there's 1 spot. But no, we need to get points. And actually, DJ Craze, I didn't mention him. He's actually ahead of Spank. But the reason I didn't say anything, I haven't said anything is because he just hasn't had the best run at all today in that JBL Toyota Tundra. Last race is Wendell from Atlanta. Not looking too good today. Out west as we barely hit Titleist. And that gets us all squirrely. And then we're just going to wash up. But unless DJ can boom his way to the front, he's going to need a flat out miracle to make the playoffs, as he's probably going to fall back to 12th. And that is a rip in the comments section. Oh, contact. Almost. As we have craziness going on, there's the 8 truck of Justin from out of nowhere. As we're going to give him the inside. As soon as he can steps on the gas, so I'm going to have to let out of the brake. We let out of the brake. Or we let out of the gas and onto the brake. And I'm going to have to do it again, and we do. We let out of the gas and hit the brake. Don't you dare start typing in the comments section I've lost my mind, because I haven't. So we got 6 laps to go. Let's see if we can get a top 10. Let's just see. As contact is made up towards ahead of us. And you know, after as we have that is a send. But he's going to get the position back. And I'm just going to use him as a fullback. As we get underneath Matt's for 13th. He's going to send it in, and that's just bad. And then Mega hits the wall. And we're going to be beside of him for 12th. And we get it. And then we see Trilogy in the 52. As we're hitting the very end of this race. Hit the wall. Oh, that was close. As we're coming to 3 laps to go, we make a nice run on Trilogy here for 11th place. Try to get in front, but we make contact. I need a good run off the corner, and that's what we get. Doug gets a terrible run off turn 1. And we're going to clear him, and just like that, we're back up into the top 10. But we get hit. Almost spin. What a great save. But he's going to get underneath us for 10th. As we got 2 laps to go. Then Duck is just going to send it in. We should get the good run off the back. If we don't hit the wall, we hit the wall. Oh, and here comes Trilogy, and DJ just got the shaft. Trilogy hits the wall. As we're coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go, presented by BJ's Travel Center, hashtag cheap plug. We're back in 12th. Trilogy gets loose. Duck gets loose. Or Duck just has nowhere to go. Trilogy's gonna barely hit the wall. Just a kiss. We get ahead of him. Oh, no, you don't. That was almost a full send. But no. I'm not allowing that. And we get 10th. And Spank goes on to win the race. And if I'm doing the quick math correctly, we're just getting torn by everybody. So Spank wins. Lucas in 5th. Scrub is in 8th. And Mega is in 15th. So The most you can get in the race is 40. I think I'm locked in. I'm unofficially locked in. So, yeah. Because I would have gotten, 13 points. Yeah, we got in. So, I am so happy that we're locked into the chase now. We can take this last race at Texas and just experiment and try different things and just go straight for the win. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and subscribe and comment. I'm happy. Peace out.